So hi everyone, market is right now settled आज है 13 मई and मंगलवार का दिन मई का महीना let's say uh, what today can happen देखो प्री मार्केट ओपनिंग जहाँ पर मिल गई है this is a very strange opening I would say क्योंकि देखो गैप डाउन ओपन हो रहा है इतने बड़े टाइम पीरियड के बाद so what I can expect here is कि मार्केट में जो स्मॉल बायर्स है क्योंकि यहाँ पर बहुत सारे कल के दिन एक अच्छा ढंग का रिट्रेसमेंट नहीं हुआ जो कि बायर्स को निकाल सके सो फॉर दैट मार्केट नीड्स टू रिमूव देयर फर्स्ट तो चलो गैप डाउन के लिए एक सही रहेगा उसके बाद एक छोटी सी प्रॉफिट बुकिंग में भी आ सकती है देन आफ्टर ब्रेकडाउन वगैरह कुछ देखने को मिल सकता है हमें राउंड नंबर्स में विच इज 800 और एटलीस्ट जैसे 800 या फिर 700 24 700 उसके बाद मे बी मार्केट में एक काइंड ऑफ फ्लड का फिर से पुल बैक देखने को मिल सकता है बट वी नीड टू बी वेरी कॉशियस क्योंकि जब मार्केट फॉल कर रहा होता है एंड यू आर कैचिंग द लो जब लो बनेगा आप उसको कैच करने के लिए निकल गए तो देयर इज अ हाई पॉसिबिलिटी कि मार्केट विल गो डाउन 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 एंड यू कांट एबल टू कैच द लो सो आई एम नॉट एक्सपेक्टिंग दैट टुडे एटलीस्ट एंड इफ यू लुक एट बैंक निफ्टी आल्सो बैंक निफ्टी में बहुत एक मेजर गैप है ठीक है तो let's see after this gap down I'm expecting a negative candle just to remove those random buyers here. And then after, I am expecting a good chunk of move from the market towards the upper side. So let's see that happens or not. First of all, you need to be very thankful about two things. Either it will be a green candle or it will be a red candle. In both the cases, psychology would be if it turns out to be a green candle, then the psychology would be uh, let's not get out of the market because market will still continue the trend. अगर कोई random buyer बैठा होगा then he will be thinking like this. If it become a red candle, then the psychology would be डर के मारे निकल जाएंगे लोग ठीक है so I am targeting this psychology. If this happens, then it will be very clear that the momentum will be happening towards the downside, at least as of now. After that, we can see for a better place where we should buy. So we have placed some points. Market is opening, Nifty is opening at 24,864. So a little bit of gap down, not a major one, but still in a buying trend, if you are getting a gap down, that means market is kind of wanting to remove the random ones, remove the random buyers, right? With that, we have some points जहाँ से market support ले सकता है after falling. So let's see if that happens or not. अगर यहाँ से गिरता है तो क्लोजिंग प्राइस का सपोर्ट बोलते ही जब बाइंग चला जाए तो डेफिनेटली क्लोजिंग प्राइस का सपोर्ट रेजिस्टेंस मार्केट लेके फिर ट्रैप कर सकता है या तो हम ये कह सकते हैं कि खुद के साथ नेगेटिव कैंडल दिखाए 800 का ब्रेकडाउन हो जाए उसके नीचे थोड़ा सा सस्टेन कर जाए मार्केट तो 800 के नीचे अगर सस्टेन कर गया थोड़ा सा दैट मींस पीपल वुड बी स्टार्टेड सेलिंग एंड वेयर देयर वी कैन मेक अ बाइंग साइड पोजीशन टुवर्ड्स द candle right so let's see what happens how the opening of the market looks like let's see an observation in bank nifty so bank nifty has giving opening above 200 so possibly we can see a 200 breakdown and a little bit of sustenance after that market can continue the trend because there will be no random buyer sitting if market does this let's see 2 minutes left for the market opening here for market is it should not make any green candle. So yes, it has made a green candle. That means we need to be very serious about it because the concerning part here because the market अगर यहाँ से ओपनिंग देता है तो क्लोजिंग प्राइस का रेजिस्टेंस शो कर सकता है तो वो गैप डाउन में वैसे भी लोग कर जाएंगे अगर दिस टर्न्स आउट टू बी अ रेड कैंडल देन ओनली इट वुड बी गुड फॉर अ prospective making because what plan that I have made will be executed smoothly if this turned out to be a red candle. So every index has broken down the closing price. In the opening itself, if Nifty breaks out 25,000, then it will be not a good thing. ठीक है क्योंकि इतना ज्यादा स्ट्रेंथ मार्केट में नहीं रहेगा. So it has done a breakout of a resistance which it has taken. Sensex has done the breakout, which is 80 to 500. After the breakout, let's see if it shows some sort of rejection or not. Nifty is not that much bullish because it has just broken the highs, but in Sensex and Nifty, the highs are broken and still continuation is what we can see right now. Let's see. Let me add some premiums here. Just for example, premiums are already moving very high, and there are 2 days left for the expiry. So I think there could be a crappy scenario today because market can stay sideways. Will be, I will add some premium such to observe. We are going 200 points OTM. Let me have the premiums here also. I don't know the reason why premiums are so high today. The possible scenario could be because of the uncertainty, or it may be there because to just to. So it is turning out to be a red candle, which is a good thing, which is expected also. Good rejection candle. So put options are already increased a little bit. So here we could probably think of what next could happen. देखो जैसा हैमर काइंड ऑफ बनाया है दैट इज नॉट समथिंग दैट देखो पुट के साइड में तो आज जाने ही नहीं वाला. नो डाउट प्राइसेस आर गिविंग रिजेक्शन क्लोजिंग प्राइस का ब्रेकआउट दिखाने के बाद मार्केट ने एक रिजेक्शन शो किया है. बट इफ आई गो फॉर अ पुट ऑप्शन देन यू नेवर नो कि मार्केट कहाँ से एक रिवर्सल दिखाएगा. सो आई एम प्लानिंग फॉर दैट ओनली बिकॉज ऑफ द ट्रेंड फॉलोइंग सिस्टम. अगर रिवर्सल सिस्टम पे मैं ट्रेड कर रहा हूँ देन आई विल बी डेफिनेटली सिटिंग इन पुट ऑप्शंस हैप्पीली आल्सो because I am following the trend. So I need to wait for them. Bullish candle अच्छे से बनाया है मार्केट ने on 5 minutes itself. Premiums are little bit uh, melting right now. See, just for observation, it is not very likely that I am going to take position right now. Let it fall. All options are falling right now, so let it fall. This is what you need to sacrifice because you can't go for either side. Either you have to go for call side or you have to go for put side. You can't plan for either side. No doubt, if I am planning for this side, I would be getting target right now. But going for a reversal trade in such a fine scenario is something that should not be done into the market because we never know कि कहाँ से retracement खत्म हो जाए. तो let's see एक major round number जो था 24,800 उसका breakdown हो चुका है and in this one also 82,000 का breakdown हो चुका है अच्छे से. If you tell about Bank Nifty में भी 200 का breakdown हो चुका है. So possibly, if I can see any kind of retracement in all options, I will be happily entering into them. So let's wait and observe for any such retracement in all options. These are continuously falling candles. One thing that should be kept in mind today, I will not going to be taking position in hammers and all. So these two candles have a good volume right here, and this is showing retracement. I think this should be the first time retracement, or else we can take a risk, but let it give a retracement first because 5 minute candle has not yet been closed. And also, market has just right now just broken the 800. I'll be waiting for at least one retracement because it has not clearly broken the kind of candle Sensex is making. Looks like a trap. That's why I have waited for retracement. Possibly it has, no doubt, it has done the breakdown of 500, 55 200. Let's see, because market people will be also thinking like, say, whenever market gives a good strength, I will be entering into the point. So I will be waiting for a good round number to be broken out. This one candle, no doubt, it has some good volumes in it. So again, the next candle has a good volume. Strong volume red candle is what market is showing right now. The entire candle is on, we say, this entire candle is on 15 points. This comes above 74. And you could think that 74, 75, then you could think that probably there's a continuation will happen. But in this such small retracement, market is not going to give anyone anything. In 5 minutes itself is not looking very good. Possibility will be this is going to be another ramp. Let's see if this particular candle closes as a rejection candle. Then after any continuation, you can see then we will be having positions in there. So major round number दोनों indexes में उन दोनों का breakdown नोट आउट हो चुका है. Which is 82,000 and then Nifty 24,800. But there should not be a straight movement like this. So that's I think should have the positions right now because in this particular page market has shown some sort of rejections. Rejection का continuation भी हो चुका है दिखा दिया मतलब. The only concerning part here becomes is this point the momentum already हो चुका है. That is showing hammer and kind of things. Possibly ऐसा तो नहीं होना चाहिए कि मार्केट कंटिन्यू ऐसे ही एक पॉइंट ऑफ मेजर पॉइंट्स पे रिवर्सल ले ले. So why? This is what it looks like if you enter in FOMO. This is showing hammer kind of things. And also keep in mind that the buying that has came into the place is in three of the indexes. Today the only concerning part is, let's see, I will plan something at the day of breakdown because only concerning part here becomes this. Everyone will be thinking of buying at a good retracement, as I am thinking right now. So market needs to first remove them fully. After that, it can show some sort of moves. So generally, people would be placing fib here, and they will be thinking that कहाँ से market घूम सकता है. So if you also place the fib here, there is a 30% retracement area, and people would be thinking that market should come there first. After that, it should leave a retracement kind of thing. Let's see. I am not expecting that from the market. Also, the rejection candle market is being losing right now. Is as per the expectation only. I told you that market should leave a rejection candle. After that, it should show some sort of continuation of it. And then after, if any buying kind of move happens, I will be happy to enter in. This is necessary to remove the random buyers over here because one straight move cannot happen into the market. So another thing in magnitude also, people would be placing. I am telling about the seller. Seller would be placing the targets over 55,000 breakdown. So that's why in order to not give him target, market needs to, because it is more, very likely that if one person would be selling looking at the rejection candle of the initial hour, they would be placing the target at 55,000. So if once that get achieved, they will be exiting from the market. The market does not want them to be making money right now. No doubt, capital are good value. If I would be looking for a retracement kind of thing, a reversal kind of thing, then I feel definitely sitting and selling side and going to profit right now. But a lot of time it happens, right? When I go for these kind of reversal trades, market just takes me with him, like on these kind of places, and after that gives the further negative side of it. Whenever I sit for a selling side position, when that happens, market finds the place and then it reverses completely. So you should be keeping in mind that whenever you feel like getting into a trade without any confirmation, it's better to not to enter. Call options are already doing right now because it is expected. Yesterday, the kind of moves that call options have given are insane. It has shown the breakdown of Bank Nifty has shown the breakdown of 55,000. From there itself, it is showing some sort of rejections. So this is the point where market can take support also. The move is hardly out somewhere close to 280 points, 300 points, close to 300 points. And also the way market has removed the random buyers over of tomorrow, of yesterday, it is insane. So that is also there. I think we should be looking out for another ATM option because options that we have already melted down. 500 and 950. 25,000. So again, I've added the premiums right now. Just observe one thing that market is showing kind of hammer right now, which is that's why we are getting a little bit cautious over taking this position. But you need to be thinking that once market is targeting those buyers above, it will not give any chance for anyone to go into the trade. So 500 का breakdown करने के बाद market is showing some sort of rejection because it has. But let's not be very. It has got a good chunk of volumes in it. But one concerning part is it has shown some hammers. So that's why I'm getting fear out of it. So let's see. We will have to take the risk. A little bit late price that we have got, but still not an issue. So because of hammer only, that's the only concerning part into history. Otherwise, it can do a sharp move just to remove the upper side sellers who have been sitting tight. Yes, definitely, our entry could be at a better place, right? Somewhere close to this. But we need a good chunk of confirmation. That's why we have waited. And also because it is a OTM option, we are not expecting a good chunk of momentum from this right now. Like sometimes the hammers also works into the market. So if this time that happens, then it would be very less probable that it would reverse. Clearly, the indications that we wanted from the Nifty, Sensex, and Bank Nifty, all three have done that, and we are not yet crashed into the initial moment. So that is also something good. But as it is doing continuation moment, so we should be keeping that in mind. The only fear out of this position is about the OTM strike price. If that would be an OTM strike price, then it would be not a big issue to sit in this trade for the entire day because I'm expecting a target of 25,000 right now because the trade is into the direction of trend. So there should not be any issue on this particular trade. But we need to look at what are the adverse conditions that could happen also. No doubt there could be a retracement, small retracement. That should not be an issue for us, what I can observe from this type of market. It will turn like a reversal, means it will be a rejection candle like this, very probably. If not, then we have to, because the buy side move has came into all three indexes. That's where the concerning part starts. From the retracement itself, market has removed the initial chunk of buyers. If this would be an ITM option, then it would be not an issue. So it is reversing completely. That means we are wrong at this plate because market has shown green candle in every indexes. That should be one thing I should keep in mind, but you can't be checked every time. So if this turns out to be a trap for buyers, then it will be great only. You will be successfully giving the stop loss to the market. So there will be not an issue. Because if you see the chunk of move it has done initially, it has reversed that completely, which means that it is very less likely to be sideways to choppy market. And if also is this goes also, so that would be a part of learning only. So Mari, no worries, I will see the premium and observe the market that if this goes or not. It has Bank Nifty has already again broken down the 200. After that, it's showing some sort of positive momentum. Let's say I will tell you that how this turns out to be. So if you look at this particular momentum, that's why I have not firefighted with this because this particular momentum is continuation of the bearish candle, bearish full body candle, which means no doubt there could be after this point there could be momentum. But if you think like this, market is making one green candle. After that, it is showing red candle. Means it has just removed the buyers. After that, if it is making green candle, then continuously same thing happening. That means it is a volatile and choppy market. You should be staying away from this market because there will be some point there will be getting good RR trades, not like this. Okay, so fair enough. I think this should break the lows because it is showing a clear hammer. And I am also thinking like that, but in the chill of getting into a trend side trade, I entered into the trade and successfully squared off the position also. So let's observe the market. I think this will break the low of the particular hammer which it has created. And because people would be also thinking about one retracement, I forgot that this retracement is possibly could be retracement because it has not the replacement of Nifty itself, only itself. It has Sensex, and it has Bank Nifty also in this particular retracement. So in both Sensex and Bank Nifty, if something happening simultaneously, then you should be probably thinking that the simultaneous movement will be a trap side movement, just to uh, just to the eagerly people who would be thinking that once the market do some kind of uh, mindset scenario, they will be entering into the trend. So that's why we got their crash. So possibly the momentum should sustain towards downside a little bit. Then after it could possibly do the breakout of 25,000. So if that happens, I will be updating this.